Right, let's see how this is gonna work. I'm gonna turn the audio. There we go. Right, so when you tab out of this game, it will pause the audio volume. So I did recently try Little Nightmares, and I'm planning on playing that probably when the update comes in October, the 4K and the RTX, not RTX, the ray tracing updates and stuff like that. Which is gonna be very fun and interesting to try, and it's just like I had a crash. Interesting. No, okay. Just double checking. But this is Little Nightmares 2. This is the demo available at this point in time on Steam. Little Nightmares, the first game I had gotten through some giveaway or something, I believe, on Steam. And that was the full game. This is the demo I'm trying. It could be a little bit difference between the demos and the full games, depending on if they updates or not. So just so you know that. But you can try this yourself. And Little Nightmares 3 is about to come out, I believe, on October 10th or something like that, 2025, right? And there's no demo available. Maybe it will be a demo available later, and maybe then I'll check it out, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe I will love the first game, then I might get a second, and who knows? But yeah, the price for this game is currently 30 euros, and it was released in 2021. I know that these games are known to be shorter, so you might feel that 30 euros is a bit high, and it is a couple of years old, and this is like more of an indie game, right? So it might be on the higher side of the bar. But the taglines here, or the description: Little Nightmares 2 is the second game in a series that has thrilled and captivated millions of players worldwide since 2017. I'm gonna guess that's the first game release, right? Now it's your turn to try to survive this critically acclaimed entry in the most charming horror series ever made. Big words, nothing descriptive of the game itself, but alright. It is tagged with horror, adventure, single player, puzzle, dark. And that's it. Let's tab to the game. Tabbing to the game. Right, I'm not gonna use timestamp because there's not a lot of settings to go through in this game here. If the settings, you know, are beefier, I tend to try to add some timestamps. I don't think we need it for this here, because we only have this pretty much, you know. And swap language, either available here. Master volume, no individual volume settings here, not the best, right? Resolution change support. It does say that it support super ultra widescreen. I don't think it does. I think it's gonna add black bars, but hey, we'll test that when we get into the game. Full screen should be exclusive borderless and window mode, really nice window mode, and resolution for window mode. So I'm running this in 4040p window mode. VSync on off, that was a nice touch. It's defaulted off, which meant that this game just ran at like, I don't know, like a couple of hundred FPS when I booted up, and not necessary. I think VSync on by default is overly, just more of a nicer. Display, you can, if you have multiple displays, nice little touch. Advanced settings is just for graphics. You can see here I'm just running everything on ultra. I like that you can disable depth of field. I might go in and turn off that when we get into the game. This is good options, right? It should give you some different settings. Obviously here the biggest difference is you don't have any down or upscaling. There's no support for FSR, XCS, DLSS, you know, upscaling, or even DLAA as an advanced anti-aliasing. And even, you know, these games tend to not be sensitive to input latency, so no frame gen. But this is from 2021, but a nice update. Would have been nice, you know, maybe to add at least, yeah, some upscaling options. Right, because there is nothing here yet. Right. Other than that, brightness settings, you cannot remap any controls. I'm running with the Gamesir T4 at the moment. You have to use the Steam controller UI if you want to remap. Not good. Really don't like that. And let's get into the game. Okay, that was loud. Right, so I have no idea how this ties in, or if it does, to the first game at all, since I never finished that. I'm just gonna do something here. I'm gonna close down. Okay, the game pauses when you tab out. Turn off web browser. There you go. Right, you cannot use the D-pad for anything here. A is jump, that is crouch, grab. Right, let me just double check. Here. Alright, you have a sprint button on the X. On the X, interesting. I'm just thinking quickly if I can remap that. I probably can remap that, but alright. Flashlight on B or emote. Alright, well. Well, we can see here at in the start of the game here. Performance here on my RTX 5070 and my Ryzen 9600X here. You know, is really good. My GPU is not being utilized in 4040p max settings. It's running at around 40-50 there, you know, it's probably not even clocked to max. You have analog input to be sneaky. You can move a little bit in up and down. Right, not only in the horizontal space. CPU is also very not being maxed out. One is being used 30% and 15% overall. Okay, we probably need to sprint. Right, and this is why you need to check the, not need to, but it's advisable to check the settings so you know that X button is the sprint button. Let me quickly do something here. Ooh, let's try this. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, there's no super ultra widescreen support. It adds just black bar. Oh, you can change hats apparently. Let's go back to 1440p. There we go. Also, I want to try this. I want to see how it looks with... Oh, you cannot turn off the depth of... You can only turn it low, high, ultra. Okay, I wanted to turn it off. How does it look if you do that? Yeah, I might like this look a little bit more. Right. I'm just gonna quickly do... Here we go, we're gonna focus on gameplay. Perfect. Might need to read the audio levels. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tab out to do that, but... Okay, there we go. Plonk. I do like this artistic, you know, the vibe of the game. Crank my volume a little bit. Ooh, have to move a little bit in 3D. Can I see hats? Right, so you can unlock hats. Be quiet here. Start off. I do this so I can. There we go. So there we go. So I can more easily see the audio levels if I need to tweak them. Ugh. I'm sure it's going to start pretty. Probably is going to start pretty easy, right? Right, dragging these are still a little bit interesting. It works, but a bit interesting. Right. Right, so we can see that the performance here is definitely really good, so I think I soon can remove the... Okay. Oh. Oh, you... Oh, right. Maybe not the best checkpoint, right? Okay, I always think I could crouch there. I guess we cannot. But yeah, the performance feels pretty good when we're just playing here. I can see in the top left that the frame times are definitely showing some kind of, you know, not amazing low, like a low smooth FPS there, but it doesn't, it felt good when I was just playing this. But in the top left there, it did showcase, you know, that there was some frame time inconsistencies there. The one thing that I've seen that was mentioned actually in the game for Little Nightmares 3, it is that this game has this kind of... I think the first game might have that also, like this kind of grayish overlay to it. It's not pure black because, like, I'm seeing, you know, nothing here is completely black. It's all is like a little bit of a grayish. And especially depending on the monitor type you have, it could be more or less visible. But yeah, I've seen that in a lot of modern games that it seems to not go with shadows and stuff all the way down to like pitch black. Bit unfortunate. Is it a huge deal? No, but it's weird. There we go. So there might be loud spikes because this game seems to have a very, you know, high dynamic range, and you can't tweak it since you only have a master volume to change. Oh, don't do that. Okay, a good checkpoint. Oh. I'm gonna remove that one for now. And I tweak. It's not jumping here. Oh, I see. That blended in a little bit here. Right. Oh, I was thinking you could use the rope. Okay, you could just drop down. Okay. Right, alright. Was overthinking that. This kind of ambience, it reminds me a little bit of ambience in the game Fear. Yeah, I was thinking that. It looked like it. Right, so there might be again loud spikes, but it's hard to... Since there's no like individual settings here, it's hard to tweak that, unfortunately. I could turn the audio levels down, but then it might be very, very, very low audio overall. It's been a little while since I played the first game, so it's hard to tell if the visuals are better. Okay. Alright. Whoop. Aha. Yeah. Every game. Uh-huh. Is this called, is it like pine cones? So far, this is definitely just, you know, it feels like the first game. A lot of nice little... I'm gonna turn the audio down a little bit. Hopefully, it stop the spikes of the audio a little bit. It feels very, you know, similar. If you like the first game, you're probably gonna really enjoy this. It feels really solid. I don't know if we need to do a 1 hour full let's try. If this is shorter games, maybe I'll go for 40 something minutes. Is there anything here? There was some in the previous game. I did see there were some like challenges that you could like... Not challenge it, but you could do some extra things for completion stuff. find like free some of the, was it the gnomes or something like that? Okay. Could be some secrets here, right? We have to check. Because, you know, these games are definitely for the vibes, and if they are shorter games, you know, it's a good thing for you to be like exploring to get the most out of the game. That might have been a mistake. Oh, you move in like a 3D living, oh, well, house here now. Okay. Here we go. Collected, equip collected hats. Okay, so I get a new hat. Okay, so this is like an extra little thing that you get for like exploring. It's nice, it's nice. Adds a little bit of value and, you know, gives you more incentive to just go around and look at the house. Ooh, are we going down? The basement? Never a good place to be in horror games or movies. All of yarn. Oh. The creepy one. You can use the right stick to look around. Yeah, and here we can see that like it would have been like a nice effect here, effect, if this would have been like more of like a pitch black kind of grading. There is definitely like a gray tint on top, like a vignetting thing on top. I would have definitely preferred if we had more like anchoring to pitch black, not like, because even here at the bottom of the screen, this is not pitch black. If you have an OLED, you know, you would know that. I don't have an OLED. I have like a pretty decent mini LED with like a VA panel, and I can still hear it during daytime tell that this is not anchored to pitch black. So you don't have like the full oomph that would have been, you know, could have given this game even more of like a dark vibe. Right, I think I know what to do with that one. we're gonna go see the creepy little kid. Oh right, I forgot that this is the demos. I don't know how much we get. We might not even get 1 hour of gameplay if this is a shorter game. Maybe I will see. Maybe I will be able to finish the demo here in under an hour. Here's Johnny. Come here. Hey. Cutscene. Dun dun dun. Okay, we have some carvings in the back. Probably to signify that he's been trapped here for a while. Right, let's chase the creepy... No, no, no. Let's chase a creepy kid. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Cutscene again. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so get into the attic. Why are we... Why are we going first and not the little... other one? Oh, okay, there we go. But I could see that we needed like some kind of lever. That this person here is just conveniently holding. Oh. No. Cutscene or... Can't move. Can move the camera. I can't jump, I can't move. I can crouch. I think I soft locked the game here. I think I got a bug here. Yep. Okay. Hopefully that is fixed in the full version of the game. Let's try this one more time, right? I'm guessing that might be to get back. Right, let's see. Can we do this again? I feel that we need to get this lever here, right? Okay, yep, there we go. Don't know what was going on. No idea why it bugged out, but that was a interesting little bug there. Oh, good helper. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go, thank you. Do some work. What? What? L what? Did it bug out again? This is not a good look, game. Right? It's bugged. Or is it this one? Am I supposed to interact? Okay, there we go. It's not bugged, it's just weird. Oh, there we go. That was... It looks so weird. It looked like it was a bug. What do we do with the key? Oh, steal the key. And I guess we go back since we have this one. We don't do that. Right, so we... Oh, this one is locked. Okay. Leave him behind. Run! I can't... Can't tell. Okay, what? Do I need to... No, that just climbs. You cannot climb the side, you can only grab on. I cannot push that one. Can't really tell. That just climbs up. I really can't tell what the game wants me to do. Maybe there's nothing I can do here? No, we're locked. No? Okay. There'll be something we can do in that case, right? Or maybe we... Right. Can grab this. Maybe this we can move. Yeah, okay, we cannot throw... Gotta be something else, right? Is it... Oh, can we just... Okay. Don't overthink it. This just seemed like it was much more heavier. Looks weird. Uh-oh, it's gonna make noise. Run! Oh, shoot! Will he go away? Don't do it. Okay, so you don't move. Okay. Alright, alright. Creepy thing with the shotgun. Okay. A bit a short and sweet demo, but yeah, you know, if it isn't a super long game, I get this. It's a good demo. It showcases what you get. But again, I just looking at this image here, it is. I'm wondering why there is quite a few modern games that has this kind of grayish tint. Like I would have liked this. Just looking at this image, like with the more of an anchored black, not like this kind of grayish look to it. And the game also, again, it has some kind of vignetting that is like gray. I think it would have been. I prefer when you can anchor a lot of things to true black, you know, for that. But that is an artistic choice that, you know, is you like it, you don't like it, it's nothing more to say. There we go. This was definitely a nice, a good demo. Why do games do this? Don't just open a link like that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want you to open in-game just the Steam stuff like that. But alright. Yeah, this just like the other one, you know, it has a nice, little bit of airy, creepy vibe to it. You have a little bit of puzzle thinking, good automatic checkpoints, no manual saving, stuff like that. Probably short and sweet. If you're not really a fan of this, the price tag is probably too high. But this, I feel this should be on sales, you know, now and then, and you have the first game if you haven't played that to try. This was really nice and solid, right? Again, the only thing that I felt was, you know, it would be nice to have upscaling and downscaling option here within this, and maybe some kind of difference between, you know, like ambience and sound effects. Some tweaking with the volume would have been nice, or an option to just compress the high peaks and you know, maybe raise the lower ambience background a little bit more, or normalization a little bit. And definitely, you know, just remapping controls should be a thing. Keyboard mapping, so you can do keyboard mapping. You can remap keyboard, but you cannot remap gamepad. Oh, stop with that. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know, feel free to leave a like, a comment, follow, check back the channel if you don't want to miss me trying games and video related stuff and that type of things. But if nothing else, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day and bye for this time.